Greetings and welcome to another episode of Perspectives. My name is Kevin Gemmel and I'm the senior content writer at ChefWorks. Now, Perspectives is our weekly Q&A where we chat with all kinds of different people from the culinary and hospitality industries. Typically, we talk to people who cook and serve food. Today, however, we're changing things up a little bit. We are very fortunate to talk to someone who eats food, a lot of food. He is an icon. He is the #1 rated competitive eater in the world right now. He is a 13-time champion at the Nathan's Hot Dog Eating Championship. Of course, I'm talking about Joey Chestnut. Joey, thank you so much for joining us on Perspectives.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for having me on.
Well, let's just jump right into it right now. Obviously, 2020 has been a strange year for competitive eating. What's it been like for you guys?
Oh, it's been a bummer. There's been almost no contests, and I really can't feel sorry for myself because most of the sponsors these contests are restaurants and big companies that are used to having outdoor events, and restaurants are closed down right now, or their sales are so low that they can't do any extra advertising. And then so I know that there's a lot of people hurting, but it's. Yeah, it's to be expected. At least that there's no eating contest, because they're outdoor events where people are really close together, and it's a bummer. It's just the way that what we're working with right now.
And yet, with that said, let's go back to number 13 victory for you. I believe the record was 75 hot dogs in 10 minutes. An amazing feat to keep repeating and beating your record over and over again. Talk me through what it was like.
Yeah, it was exciting. I was so happy that Nathan's, ESPN, they were able to come together and make sure that the contest went off. And it was one of the first contests, or one of the first events that happened in quarantine. We were separated from each other. Everybody was being tested before the contest, and it was ridiculous. I always thought I thought it was gonna fall apart before the contest happened. I was like, there was always a chance that it was like gonna get scrubbed, but it ended up going off, and I was amped up, crazy excited. There was a couple little benefits this year, we were eating indoors, so we weren't in that crazy oppressive humidity, and also the hot dogs. They were super delicious because there were only 5 eaters eating, or I think 4 eaters, and because there were only 4 eaters, they were able to make all the hot dogs like perfect, like you'd get them in the restaurant, and they weren't sitting out too long. And it was like, for the first couple of minutes, I was a fat boy just plowing through them, and it was like I was like, oh, I have a chance. Like a minute and a half in, I think I might have smiled, and I was like, I think I can do it, and I was able to carry my rhythm and push myself pretty far.
Let's talk about food for a minute. Obviously, you're a competitive eater, but do you like to cook for yourself? I mean, are you in the house grilling up your own food, or do you like to go out? How are you doing it most of the time? Because I'm guessing you're not putting away 75 every week.
Yeah, I do a lot of cooking for myself. My girlfriend will help me out quite a bit, but yeah, it's a lot of salmon, a lot of chicken. When I'm eating at home, it's super clean and super healthy, because usually once a week I get a reward day and I'm eating out, and it's not gonna be healthy. I'm gonna be eating a lot, and I enjoy eating, and when I eat at home, it's healthy, good stuff, but it's not there's no bread at home. There's no there's nothing with like simple carbs, no potatoes. But when I eat out, it's a special thing. Or when I go to a contest, I'm pushing it really hard. So when I'm at home, I'm eating healthy.
Well, I'm going to throw you for a little loop here, and I'm pretty sure the #1 question you get asked by everyone is a hot dog a sandwich? I'm not going to ask you that question. Instead, is cereal a soup?
Oh, no, I don't think cereal is soup. I think, are there any soups that are cold? Cereal is, I mean, it's cereal is just cereal, and people like to combine everything, like the same way people want to say a hot dog is a sandwich. Just let them be separate. We don't have to put everything under the same umbrella.
It's the best possible answer you could have given. Last question. What do you think we can expect for the next 1-2 years at the competition level and where things are going?
I think there's some awesome eaters out there, new eaters, and I actually just recently lost a contest to Jeff Esper out of Boston, so there's no guarantees that I'll remain on top forever, but I feel good. I feel like the 4th of July I'm going to be able to keep pushing it, and I feel like the sponsors are going to come back once we get through this thing. I feel like there's going to be there's a ton of events, like whether the outdoor events, festivals, and eating contests, they work well with them.
Gotcha, Joey. This was really a treat to have you on Perspectives with us. Thank you so much. We really appreciate the insight, and best of luck. Congratulations again on all your success. My thanks again to Joey Chestnut for joining us on Perspectives, and he really brought up an interesting point. It's not just the competitive eaters and the competitive eating circuit, but it's the restaurants that are the sponsors that are missing out on this as well. So we wish all of those in the culinary and hospitality industry, all those restaurants, we wish them the best as well. If you enjoyed my interview with Joey, you can see more if you subscribe to the ChefWorks YouTube channel. You can also follow us on all of our other socials. Also in the text, you can follow to blog.chefworks.com. There you'll find all kinds of stories about the culinary and hospitality industry. Thank you so much again for joining us for another episode of Perspectives. Until next time, eat well, drink well, and be well.